Okay, so for this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to set up a room in 2-point perspective. Okay, so I'm going to start with my horizon line. I'm going to start with mine in the middle of my page. Okay, I need my 2 vanishing points, so I'm going to put those on the far ends of my horizon line. Okay, and then I need to drop one in the middle. It's not really a vanishing point, but it's going to help us set up our room. Okay. So from that middle point, I'm going to line my ruler up, and at this point you need to figure out, do you want a room that looks like you're really close to everything as a viewer, or do you want more space, as if your room is going further back into space and that you can see more inside the room? So if you want to have your room look really close, like everything, like maybe the viewer is standing right in the middle of your room, then you're going to choose to measure up maybe 3 inches. Okay, so 3 inches above your horizon line and 3 inches below your horizon line. Okay, that'll give you that look. But if you want your room to look like there's lots of space, that your room goes back into space farther, you're going to do a smaller measurement, so maybe 1 or 2 inches. So for this tutorial, I'm going to do maybe 1.5 inches. And that'll show you what that will look like. So 1.5, 3. Okay. So from these 2 dots that you just drew in, you're going to draw 2 X's. Okay. 2 converging lines. So to your vanishing points. Okay. So what that looks like, I'm lining my ruler up with that dot I just drew in and my vanishing point over here. And I'm not just drawing to that dot, I'm drawing past that dot. Okay. Same thing with this vanishing point. You should have an X above your horizon line when you're finished. Okay, so I have 1 X above my horizon line and I need one down here as well. So same thing, I'm lining up my ruler with these 2 points, drawing all the way through. Same thing other side. If at any point I'm going too fast throughout this tutorial, feel free to pause it, rewind it, and catch yourself back up. Okay? Okay. So I know it just looks like a bunch of lines right now, but it should make sense pretty soon. Okay? So I'm going to drop in one more line before I start erasing things. Okay? So I'm going to line my ruler up straight along these 3 points. Okay? I'm only going to draw from point to point. I don't want to go past or below. Okay? So it should look something like that. Okay, now I know it's kind of hard to see it right now, but the lines you're going to erase are this one, this one, this one, and this one, okay? So if you're doing this with all these lines, make sure you use light pressure with your pencil. You don't want to do too dark of lines because you will have to go back and erase. And you don't want the lines that you erase to show up on your paper. You can always go back and make the ones that are staying darker, but you really want to make sure that those lines that you erase don't get in your way. Okay? Okay, so for now I'm going to leave in my horizon line, but you can erase that if it's kind of in your way, alright? I'm just going to go back and make these a little bit darker. So these lines that we did not erase, hopefully you can start to see that those have become your walls, okay? So this up here, this space is your ceiling, this place down here is your floor, and again, these are your 2 walls, okay? Okay, so that is how you set up a 2-point perspective room. The next tutorial I will show you how to put a bed maybe a door and a window in that space.